Hello there, Adam Bazalgette here, founder of Scratch Golf Academy. Today we're looking at two drills for the correct shoulder turn, looking at the backswing, and I'll show you two opposite tendencies that I frequently see when teaching, drills to accompany each. It'll be simple stuff. I think it will get you on the right track. Very briefly, if you're new to this channel, would love it if you'd subscribe. Helps us build momentum here at YouTube, bring you more free content. Also at the App Store, Scratch Golf Academy, great free app, all sorts of training tools, fun stuff there for you. Hope you'll check that out. Davis Love there on the left at Sea Pines. That's a great looking pivot. So you can see approximately an even amount of space, approximately between his ankles as to where his torso is. This is Aaron Baddeley when he's younger, and he gets just a little tiny bump into his right leg there, or his trail leg. But again, you see the spine look almost vertical, slightly tilted away from the target. Now, things we frequently see, this would be a pretty common look. This is a good player too that I teach. But a little bit too much lean off the ball, head's getting more over that back leg. That presents some challenges to getting back to the ball. And I would say that would be preferable to this one, but this is an equally common one, and that is not enough behind the ball, too much. Let me take him back there. Too much tilt this way, so the weight's hanging on the left side. So as you'll see, there's a few things you can do to get this thing shored up, and it makes a big difference to get your pivot in the correct centered position. Hope you'll check out scratchgolfacademy.com. Lots and lots of stuff there. Courses for you to take your game all the way through at your own pace. So if you're in the camp here where your head's moving off the ball, you're stretching over in this direction, here's what's actually happening. The amount of forward bend you have at address, you're maintaining too much of it and simply turning. That's why you look that way. And typically when someone does that, they'll overstretch a little bit. They'll pull their shoulder blades out this way, sort of pull their back forward. So the feel you want is one of more extension in your upper body, like so. That's arching your back, and actually de-emphasize turn. So what you're going to do, get in front of a mirror if you really want to get some progress here, not just whacking balls. And as you go back, feel like gradually and gently you're extending your body until your chest is pointed pretty much straight up and out. The acid test, of course, is it'll look fairly normal. Your head will look nice and still. You won't look this way or that way. And again, as a caution, I would feel like my shoulders are retracted or sitting back in their sockets a little bit, like so. And a drill when you get to the driving range, put the ball on a tee, get a short iron, get yourself set up, make a backswing that you like, hold it for several seconds till you feel it, and then just very smoothly pop a shot out there. What does it feel like to you to hit a ball from that position? Now, if you're in the other category, you're a tilter, let's have a look at that. But let's begin with a close-up look at two setup adjustments I think you'll probably have to make. To overcome the tendency to tilt, you'll need a nice free pivot in your hips. So bump your hips a little bit towards the target and take that trail foot and turn it out a bit, which facilitates this pivot. Okay, if you're in this tilting category, your tendency is going to be to create too much length from your trail ankle to your trail shoulder in the backswing, too long a distance there. You've got to stay more compact. Now, a lot of times we just touched on those setup adjustments. If you get stuck with your right foot, or for the right-handed golfer, your hips are this way, you're not going to be able to pivot well, and that's going to default to stretching out. So once you've made those setup adjustments, here's the feel. Take a pivot without the golf club. Pivot yourself, but feel as compact between chest and right leg as you can. Feel more squashed to the ground so that your hip is forced, let's say, more behind you and not up into the air. Again, you just have to get in front of a mirror and work on it. It's not that difficult till it looks natural, till you just look like you've made a nice little pivot, your head stayed about in the right spot, etc. Then start to get the club in there, practice some practice swings till you can feel it. If you get a good pivot in the backswing, the game is a lot easier. Leave a question or comment below. I hope this is helpful to you.